Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 of Spain. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're slowly building up our military strength all across the globe. We have a 33 stack over here. Are we building any more troops? No, we're good. So we got a 33 stack right now to sit in Abyssinia. We got like thousands and thousands of men sitting over in Nigeria. Who I'm going to definitely start to send home. How many troops are actually in each stack? 13. So we're going to need a handful more ships. So why not in Europe? Probably not 18. Let's build like another 5 Clipper convoys around here. Start getting some reform for our population. And I think when we hit militancy level like 5, whatever the next step is, we'll start to slowly. Yeah, I think they're coming back again, huh? Support the royal line. Let them talk. Which one gets less militancy? More liberal. Let them talk, just because I don't want massive militancy. Actually, no, I should have made the liberals very upset. Then I could have done what I want to do right away. You're now at war with the British. Why are you at war with Britain now? Because Britain's trying to take Tripolitania from you. Not Britain. Denmark's trying to take Tripolitania. What is it with Denmark and trying to annex a bunch of like colonial holdings? That's what I'm a little bit confused by. I'm still not going to help you against that because that had nothing to do with me. I want nothing to do with invading anybody right now. Like Ottoman Empire, you're a decent ally, but what I'm really more concerned about with you is your oil holdings in Iraq. When that actually becomes an issue for us. Everything else is kind of meaningless. We're still, of course, waiting for the Great Wars to eventually start to show up, which should happen somewhat soon. I don't know if it's like a research or what, actually. Not too sure what actually shows up here. Let's go for the Iron Railroad. We want to make our economy better. Like, our research slot. I didn't know a crisis actually shown up. I think that's the first one we've had all game. Okay. And in Granada, let's also try to encourage some clerks. Some we don't have too many. I mean, there's a small amount. Because right now we have 0.05% of the population, which we want 4% of. And what can we do with you? Oh, we have actually a ton of decisions. So, we can do the Balfour Declaration. Get a little bit of prestige out of that. We can organize some territories, which gives us more prestige. We can abolish you. Which I think it tries to make everybody just a single, Oh, we gotta form Arabia! Yeah, hell yeah, dude, let's do that. So you formed Arabia. I don't think there's anything else we can do right now. So Arabia now exists as a puppet state. Absolutely beautiful for us. We also took some territory from the Ottoman Empire, that's okay. So, I mean, that actually worked out significantly better than what we could have hoped for. So what is this crisis, by the way? It is between Slovakia and the Austrians. I mean, I would definitely want to support Slovakia. If I can. So I'm not going to back the Austrians. Okay, Slovakia got backing from the Germans. That's not really what I wanted, because that puts them in the German sphere. I was kind of hoping that we could have them under our sphere. Also, you are now independent for some reason? I mean, maybe because Slovakia exists and you're now cut off. It triggered some sort of event. Yeah, no, it's definitely what happened. I guess. Oh no, your empire is just falling apart. Never mind. Okay. You're just slowly being killed. I mean, that's fine for us. The Austro-Hungarian Empire finally biting the dust is not a big deal. Romania, I think it's okay if we have an alliance, even though it might be a little bit risky with the Russia. I mean, Russia doesn't have any claims against you. I don't think anybody actually has any claims against you, so I think Romania is actually a completely okay ally to have. I'm curious, though, about what's going to happen to Austria itself, because it's going to collapse. Like, it can't stay Austro-Hungary if it doesn't own Hungary. Oh, it's actually at war with itself. Second Hungarian Revolution. You guys have no divisions. You have no divisions. None of you have an army, huh? 2.4 million. I mean, you do have more troops. What if I was to quickly try to back the Hungarians? You don't like us very much, but I can back Hungary. We can maybe get status quo, because that's what you're actually fighting for. So that could be interesting. I mean, you do have some rebels over here with Romania. The rise of Basque and Catalan nationalism. They're no longer accepted cultures. I'm sure that's not a problem. I mean, are they still... Okay, so we're having some problems. Ottoman Empire, yeah, we can have another alliance. That's fine. I mean, I did take over, like, part of your territory, so I hope that's not too big of a problem with you, but... Overall, I'd still say that this is actually going relatively decently. So we're already at 36. Are you friendly with anybody else? You're neutral. You have a little bit of foreign backing from the United States, which is probably causing us, yeah, some problems. If I can throw some money in Spain, which I can actually get points with them a little bit faster. Because we're just reducing the disparity. Now that I've invested 42,000, the negative 50 is now only negative 17. Which I'd say is pretty okay for us. Would you want to accept my alliance? You know what, Italy? I'm going to call in your alliance one more time. And again, we only need to get you guys up to friendly. Because if we can, like, destroy Austria-Hungary, that's one major power we never have to worry about again. It also allows Italy to be a better ally, because it only ever really have one front against the Germans, and they don't really have to, or one front against the French, I should say, and never have to really worry too much about what Germany's doing. Okay, we got better railroads, trade policy, protect the Spanish economy. You know, let's commission a warship. I know it's very expensive, but I still want to do it. We'll sign a Geneva Convention. What borders do we actually have? I actually don't know. Is there anything else we can do? Social alienization. Reform the colonial army. We need naval logistics and invent the telephone. Those are both kind of expensive. Social science, we get cradle of civilization. We can't do you until we get to Dark Continent. And that's fine, actually. But I think the telephone is somewhere down here. We also need to start getting our way towards a better power generation as well. Because I'll admit, we do have a lot of problems. Does anybody... Yeah, fund all these railroad projects. Get you up to friendly. Which means I can now... Oh, you're already at peace. Never mind, I was going to, like, intervene in the war, but apparently that doesn't matter. You've apparently won. Which is fine for us. I mean, it means we can actually try to influence you. Cordial with you. You're friendly towards the Italians. But Italy doesn't really seem like they're that interested in actually trying to boost support there at all. So I get Hungary to be in our sphere. Romania, if we can get them in our sphere as well. I think both of those are fine. Yeah, you need once I've kind of just become the Austrian Empire, who looks like they're having some rebel problems. What kind of rebels are they having? I don't know. We'll probably find out at some point. But I think Austria really, at this point, is no longer a threat to our position in Europe whatsoever. Keep cracking down on the radicals. Militancy is increasing, but it's actually not increasing that much. Which is nice. Keep on up. What's our last upgrade here? 1900? Yes, we got about 10 more years till that happens. The Dark Continent will be happening somewhat soon. I'm just trying to remember what we actually need for it. Yeah, Dark Continent. We can't research it quite yet. Once one of our neighbors researches it, we should be okay. Yeah, Romania, let's get you up to... Oh, we're actually hostile with you. So we got a long way to go. A long way to go, but that's okay. So we have 820 points. So at this point, I'm pretty confident we're never going to drop out of the Great Power list again. Which is definitely nice for us. The British have discovered some old version of humanity. Let's not worry about that too much. And I think France is going to end up losing their war. It's actually at their maximum right now, which I'm surprised by. Is only at -36. Thought it'd be a little bit higher than that. But that's okay. So I wonder if Germany's going to try to influence the Austrians at this point. Yeah, no, as you can see, they definitely are. Because once Germany has Austria being friendly, I think they can, or interfere, I think they can annex the entire country. Which would be kind of, I mean, it's not bad assuming we never go to war with Germany. If we never go to war with Germany, everything's okay. Also, we're actually making some more money again, so let's increase all of our expenses just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, I would say. It looks like Hungary, we can add them to our sphere. Throw you guys down to 1, and you guys, we can get you up to neutral. So we're on our way. Italy doesn't seem like they have too much interest actually trying to keep their position in Romania, which is perfectly fine by me. Alright, let's just upgrade all of this shit. I mean, I would still like to increase our military presence, but I don't know how important it is at this exact point in time, because I really don't think there's going to be any major conflicts I'm going to get myself involved in. Also, we don't need military spending, or naval spending that high right now. Okay, Romania, we'll get them up to cordial. Lovely. So we're pretty close. Of course, the Conservatives have all the upper house, a little bit more morale. France is at war with Siam. So, I mean, France is just at war. They're just going to war with everybody. Which I get is fine if you want to do that, but it's not really what I would recommend. Of course, you can build more troops in Africa. Africa is going to be like a pretty like fundamental part of our army. Okay, so listen, the communists are starting to organize somewhat. Is there anything? What can I spend this money on right now? I know can we probably build some like naval bases, but without better naval tech, I don't think that matters so much. Yeah, what if we expand all the forts in this area? And then what if we just expand all the forts in the entire country? Mostly because I have the money to do it. So there we go. We'll build at least level 1 forts in every single province around the land. Nothing too bad. And apparently Rio Grande is now no longer a presidential dictatorship. So congratulations to them. Yeah, let's get a little bit more prestige. A little bit more consciousness for them is not a big deal. Who are you at war with? You're at war with the United States now. The United States has backed the... I'm still not going to support you. But the United States has actually backed... France actually could be having a tough time. Which is interesting. Who are you allied to, France? You're allied to the Austrians. But again, Austria... doesn't matter so much. Once your truce expires with France. November 23rd of 2 more years from now. So I would say like this would probably be the best time... Get an alliance with you, you would accept. Hungary's at war. You're at war with Yugoslavia. You're in the Russian sphere. Who attacked who? Yugoslavia declared the war. So you know what? We're fine intervening in this war. And you have cores. You do have cores on them. I'm surprised like little Yugoslavia actually managed to appear here. I'm also going to call in the Romanians. You do have a pretty large army. What if I call in Italy as well? You would accept? We're still the war leader here. And we did get to Dark Continent. Which should mean we can colonize the Sahara. Decisions. Colonize the Sahara frontier. And I think this is basically the full extent of our colonial empire. I don't think we can take any of this area. This will go to France. This should go, I think, to the British. And this area, I'm not too sure who it actually would go to. Probably Germany or France. Unless they have to actually fight over it. Yeah, France and Germany colonizing here. Britain and Denmark are the ones actually fighting over the middle of Algeria. So we'll see how that kind of goes. I'm assuming the British have significantly more points. So Britain's going to annex this area. It's going to look like a complete disaster, but, you know, so be it. It is what it is. Do I want to... I probably should send some units over here. So, crank up military spending. Have you guys get onto the boats. Send you over to land in a friendly Hungarian port. Yeah, you can see the Italians already making some moves here as well. So what I want is I want Hungary to take back some territory from Yugoslavia. Namely, I think it's what, Banat that they have? Well, either way, this area here. If Hungary can annex that region, wouldn't be too bad. Italy is actually doing a lot of work against the Yugoslavian army. Is their military tech bad? Their military tech 12. So, I mean, it's not great. Combustion engine. You know, let's do interchangeable parts. Let's at least get all of our industry stats as good as we possibly can make them. While also upgrading as many of these factories as we can. Fund all of these projects. I can just, like, sit here and probably, like, spam this for a while. Next, I think you guys... We need to upgrade railroads in our entire country. Because it also makes, I think, mobilization faster, which is not bad. There we go. So we've expanded all this. If our, also in Yugoslavia and Romania, we will fund some railroad projects in their territory. Just make sure that they do like us. It also makes it harder for other people to try to influence them. Let's also upgrade some railroads, specifically, I guess, in Iraq, so that we can get some oil there in the future. Arabia, I guess we can't build anything here. We're apparently not even allowed to build railroads there. No white peace. I want Hungary. I mean, I could probably, like, demand a territory myself. Also, Germany's now at war with Denmark. What are you fighting over? You want Danish Tripolitania. Okay. Why does everybody want Tripolitania so badly? I do not understand. So what if I add a war goal? Free allied cores for Hungary. 67 war score. It's pretty expensive. It does cost 50 or 5 infamy. I mean, I have a lot of infamy. Or a lot of, yeah, a lot of infamy that I could use. Question is, I want Hungary to do it because it's their claim, right? It's their core. So they should be able to do that on their own. We'll keep on, again, upgrading all of this stuff. Probably want to upgrade our railroads again very, very soon. But we're making good money. Also, did my army arrive? It did arrive. So let's send you guys across the border. And I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years, or like next year, Italy wants to attack the French again. I mean, they're at war with China, the United States. What's adding Italy and Spain to that list going to accomplish? Still not offering any, like, Hungary. Just throw in your war goal. Because I know you have it. I know you have it. You're in the Russian sphere, right? Yes. Yes, we've increased you guys. You should now be up to friendly. No, we're at cordial. Did I lower? No, I didn't. There's no way I lowered Italy's points there. I'm gonna keep helping Hungary siege down their territory, so that they add their war goal. Please, I'm begging you. So yeah, Italy's coming over here, destroying Yugoslavia once and for all. We'll send you guys back to the port. I guess you have no interest in actually doing that then. So you've added you guys on Romania, get them up to friendly. And what can I do to you anymore? Because apparently you cost 67. Is there anything else that we could add? We don't have jingoism, unfortunately, for us to actually add another war goal. So we're gonna send you guys to Spain. And I guess if nobody else is going to add anything, give Hungary back its cores. I mean, these borders look absolutely terrible, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. And you should be in our sphere pretty soon. Which is nice. We can also now build machine parts. So, I mean, that's something. Like, I know we should be building more factories. But I can't build factories, actually, as interventionalists. I was hoping that the capitalists would do something. But actually, how many capitalists do I even have in the country? There's only 3,000 capitalists. What if I try to promote capitalists in all of our major population centers? Maybe then we can have them do something. Yeah, just in all these areas, promote the capitalists and see if they can maybe benefit us. Also, what are you missing? Steel, explosives, and lumber. Steel and lumber. So apparently we need a lot of steel and lumber for our economy. So we'll get that going then now under trade. Even though I know we make a little bit domestically. Save 81 for you. Lumber. 67 seems okay. And we also apparently need some explosives for the factories. Let's have a small stockpile. Let's say 20. Seems okay. So that should allow these to be finished. Yeah, significantly faster. Always, always, always buy the goods you need manually. It's just objectively better. So apparently we have a cost of belly against Germany. I think everybody might have a cost of belly against Germany to free people. Probably because they annexed Hungary or annexed Austria. So I mean they're looking pretty good. Which is very, very dangerous. Send you guys to Benin, pick up these armies. But I think that for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Swam. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoy, you can always thumb down. You want to subscribe, and goodbye.